Hey everyone, Steve here at the TheDjLab. It's super late. I was just going to do a regular video and thought, you know what, I'll do it live because what does it matter? I wanted to get out there to the shorts for people to see that. Look below. Do you see this? This was posted on Rane's website today, just a few hours ago actually. And they're down at NAAM, which is interesting me because in music hasn't really been doing NAAM and for a while. But this year they decided to go down. And they leaked this picture. So if you look at it, I'm going to take a closer look on my phone because my eyes are bad looking at my screen here. But let's get a better look at this thing. And I'm seeing at the top there, you got a hotkey S banks, must be like scratch banks. Sampler, there's I think that stems on the end. Underneath you have beat jump. Yeah, what's going on, man? So here we go. All right. Did my sound cut for the whole time? Because let me restart. This is yeah, we got sound now, don't we? Just double check here. Yeah, we got sound now. Thanks guys. Okay, let me restart. Sorry about that. I will try and clip this out afterwards. So Rane just dropped this picture, this teaser picture down at NAAM. They don't usually go to NAAM, but they're there this year. They dropped a teaser picture, and like I was saying, you got this hot cue, you got the probably scratch banks, sampler, stems. Underneath, if you hold, you got beat, jump, stem roll. So what it looks like these buttons are doing, I could be wrong, but it looks like these are the buttons on the top of the controller that change the pad modes underneath. This is what I'm guessing, right? Let's go on, friends. So the popularity of the Rane one, everyone really loved those moving platters. Like I've got the SE6000M and I love the way the platters feel. I love the Rane performer, but they're different. A lot of people like that whole, it feels like a record. I get it. I think this is an MK2. That's my guess. No one's told me anything. I heard someone mention something about a Rane beta. So I don't even know what that meant. And I have an NDA signed with InMusic for the dead and stuff, and for well, like the performer even too. But nobody told me anything. Strangely enough, maybe because I'm up here in Canada, like maybe I don't count. I don't know. Maybe it was they're trying to keep the circle small. Maybe they know I got a big mouth. I don't know what it was, but I've heard things from these guys before. I have an NDA signed, so I'm not gonna screw myself. These guys treat me really well, so I would never release information that they told me. But this is out in the wild. This is something that's out there. Like I said, no one told me anything. This is my first time seeing it. And here's the other thing I can definitely guess because, I know 12-inch Skins has a good relationship with the guys at Rane. So as I look at this picture, I can almost bet money that's a 12-inch skin. I can tell by the texture. I have enough 12-inch skins to know what the texture of their skin looks like. So I don't think you're going to get a white and black Rane MK2 unless you buy a skin from 12-inch skins. So that's what I think it is. And if they were halfway smart, maybe they make it a 4-channel. Now, if they did, would that piss off the performer people? I don't know. And my other guess would be if you're going to make an MK2 a Rane 1 MK2, you gotta take some of the best parts of the Performer. You know, we would need some internal effects. We would need some of the stuff the Performer gave us. It's going to be really interesting because I know there's a lot of people that love the Rane 1. They sold it. They bought the Rane 4, and then the Performer came out and they were kicking their asses. So if these guys make an MK2 and you just bought a Performer, are you going to feel like you got screwed? I would hope not, because I like the Rane Performer. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, when you're looking at the picture, it does look like a moving platter because you got the strobes on it, which, you know, like the dots, Technique 1200 dots. You can see that in the distance. And based on the distance, you're probably right. If it is 4-channel, it would be like a 2-channel with a takeover, would be my guess. Because you're going to have stem splits. You can't make stem controllers without stem splits. This is what makes me think it's got to be 4-channel. Because stem split's a big deal, right? So that's my guess. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. You know, do you think this is a 4-channel? Is it 2-channel? Is it an MK2? Is it something completely different? Would they make another controller and give it a whole new name? It would seem kind of ridiculous. Like I said, everyone I know that had a Rane 1 loved it. Everyone that had a Numark NS7s, NS7, NS7 2, the 3, they loved it. Even the Rane 1, little crazy story. Did you know inside the Rane 1 on the motherboard, it actually says NS7 IV. It was going to be an NS7 IV. And then they made the decision to just rebrand everything a little bit. That the Numark products, like motorized products, were going to be Rane, and Numark products were going to be kind of more, you know, introductory, beginner type stuff. And then you had their Den and DJ stuff, right? And I kind of almost believe that's why we don't have the Denon SC6000M anymore, because that was probably part of that whole, we don't want to make a motorized Denon product. And this is probably why. Because motorized products from InMusic are always going to be under the Rane brand. It's my guess. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a reissue. I would call it an MK2. A reissue sounds like, you know, a 1.5. Did you know that about the that was the, what was that called? The American Audio VSM 4, and they made a 4 and then a 4.1. And it had just like a little extra. It wasn't like a Mark II, it was like a 0.1. Is it going to be battle style? I don't believe it would be. You know, if you're going to make if you're going to make a Rane 1 MK2, you're going to make it familiar. You're not going to reinvent the whole wheel, because you know what? If you want battle style, you go get yourself the Rev. And I don't know, man. I still personally, my whole thing, if you're a battle style scratch DJ, get yourself some 1200s, get yourself some Rane 12s, some cross 12s, get yourself a mixer. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be a battle style DJ with a controller. Like, you can. They did it. I don't think the Rane 7, the Rev 7 was as popular as they thought it was going to be, personally. So, I don't know. It is big news. It's the only news I've heard out of NAAM so far. Besides, like, you know, we all saw the little Hercules controller. That little Fisher-Price looking thing. I don't know. Oh, another one that's funny, man. Really funny. Is, so right there, DJ Yella. You know who DJ Yella is? Yellow Boy? NWA? They've got him at the Reloop booth. And he's playing around with Layback Luke's little Mix Tour Pro. And they got a skinned in yellow. Because of Yellow Boy, right? Makes sense. DJ Yella. And at first, he's like, he's using the stems to take out the vocals of swear words, because he even said, I don't want to swear. And the guy swore like a truck driver while he's doing this. He said, motherfucker. He said the N-word, which it's NWA. You know what I mean? Like, how do you censor the guy from NWA? But is that the guy you pick for that event? There's so, of all the DJs you could pick on the planet, you know, he's respected. But did you know this guy, after he got out of music, he went on to direct porn for a bit too? So, Reloop, you're out of your fucking mind. Reloop is out of their fucking mind. They have no idea who their customer base is. Like, do you think a bunch of gangster rap guys are played on fucking Reloop controllers using iPads? What the fuck are you talking about? You got this guy, a fucking hip-hop legend, talking about using, oh, I can just take this with me. It's the best. I've got Pioneer. I've got Newmark. Like, you got Newmark? Come on. Dude, why are you even saying the word Newmark? You're part of NWA. You say you got fucking Pioneer and you got Techniques. You know what I mean? Don't tell me this guy's rolling around on tour with a fucking Mix Tour Pro and an iPad. You're a fucking hip-hop DJ, man. The fuck? The kids that are going to buy this thing, they don't know who this old black guy is. They don't fucking know. I barely fucking know. I know NWA, but like, I don't know this guy now. You know what I mean? I knew this guy when I was a kid. Now he's just some fucking old man. NWA is done. It's over. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Reloop never has a fucking clue. You know what? Reloop was going to... I talked to the distributor in Canada. They want to send me that fucking... what was that fucking motorized fucking belt-driven fucking thing they had? I can't remember now. No, sorry. That was Hercules. My bad. Between Hercules and Reloop, both these companies, I don't fucking know what they're doing half the time. I don't even give a fuck. I can't keep up with all the shit. Yeah, exactly. Where's Yella been? Like, they dragged him off the fucking porno fucking set to direct say, hey, you want to come do NAAM? Like, just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Sell that fucking controller to some kids. I would have rather seen Laid Back Luke there. At least the guy's a little bit more child friendly, you know what I mean? No gangster rap hip hop guy is buying a Reloop anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Reloop. Your marketing guys are on crack. Fucking, at least in music, the Den and DJ crew, the Rane guys, they understand their market. They know who they're selling their product to, and they always have the right people to represent their shit. The right spokespeople, you know, they're fucking smart like that. Well, I'd like to say they're smart. They did have Laid Back Luke pushing their den and shit there at a time. So, you know, everyone's entitled to one mistake. Everyone's entitled to fuck up at least once. And I gotta say, me personally, I think that was one of the fucking goofiest moves they ever did, is align themselves with that guy, because nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. I don't think Laid Back Luke helped sell fucking anything. Don't ask why Reloop got in touch with Laid Back Luke. He says he got in touch with them. I don't believe none of the shit. I think they're all fucking bullshitters. Nice people, but I don't know if they tell the truth. You know what I mean? So if you like the video, you like this content, you double tap your screen and you like it, you can subscribe. If you're new to this thing, my channel is all about DJ shit, DJ hardware, leaks, fucking tips and tricks. I do some mixes, I do some rants, I do a bunch of shit here. So I'm kind of the guy, you know what I mean? Nobody pays me fuck all. I'm not sponsored by anyone. Now, I do get some gear sent to me from the company, so that's an interesting thing. Like, Nobody's buying me off, but I've definitely, the channel has grown big enough that these guys respect me enough to get me into the circle of people, or the review guys. And so 90% of shit I've bought myself. I've spent way too much money. You know what I mean? Like, I just bought an AZ. I could have waited and had one sent to me. They would have sent me one to try out for a couple of weeks, but nope, I went and bought it. I bought my Euphonia. I bought all my shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, this new controller down below, this one here, I think it's going to be nice. Now, because N Music is really good to me and they send me shit all the time, I definitely, more than likely, I could almost say with 99% chance, at some point when this is released, they will send me one to review and to play around with. And I'll be more than happy to do it because I love the Rane Performer. But, you know, I do like my SE6000 platters. I do like the idea that from 12-inch skins, I can get myself different colored platters and I can change the look of things. So I am looking forward to a white skin with white platters. That's it, man. There's not much more to say with this thing. There's no more information. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow all of a sudden they're going to, typically this is what happens. If they're throwing a leak tonight and it's not someone else leaked the picture, this was Rane put this shit up on Facebook, right? If they're showing this right now, that means the influencer guys have seen it. And I would imagine that means tomorrow they'll probably be like, ta-da, here it is. That's my guess. Let me look at one more thing. Let's see, do I know anything? Do I know anything? I don't know anything. See if there's any emails about any new shit. Bum, 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 bum. I don't see anything new. A 12-inch controller. No, I don't think. And it's funny because Cleveland Terry mentioned that before and said, like, he hopes it never happens. I don't think he'd want a 12-inch controller. I think we're good. I think, like, the platter size that we have right now is fine. I don't feel like there's a need. It'd be cool looking, but I think it'd be a bit much. 10-inch, maybe a 10-inch platter I could live with, but I don't think they're going to change. You got to keep in mind, if they were to design new platters, let's say, that means they'd have to make all new fucking parts. If you already have the parts, I can well imagine that a Rane MK2, the Rane 1 MK2, is going to have the exact fucking platter as a Rane MK1 because you made the molds, you designed it already. Why would you want to reinvent the wheel, so to speak? Because you just wouldn't. That's a lot of money. There's a lot of money put into, making the molds to make these metal platters and shit. So, yeah, a 12-inch controller would be fucking, like, well, we say way too heavy, but what's way too heavy compared to what shit used to be, right? Fucking NS7 III was a tank. Let me tell you, picking up the AZ is fucking heavy. The OPUS-QUAD is pretty fucking heavy. All this shit's kind of heavy now. Well, it's heavy and I'm getting old and losing muscle mass. Let's call it what it is. No, they're not going to make a Rane 1 with screens on the platters. Fuck no. They did it. It's called the Rane Performer. So that's why I say there's people that really loved it, and then there's people that were like, I don't want the fucking screens on the platters. They didn't need it. They want the surface area for their hands. They want an old school platter. They liked it. It worked. So, you know, if you're a Ring 1 user and you use that and you hop on a Performer, it doesn't feel the same. It's different. I like it, but you know what I mean? It's not the same. So that's why I believe this is why they made it, because they listened to the people, right? Everyone said they really liked the Ring 1, and why not make an MK2? Because the truth is, the Rane 4 was never supposed to come out. You know, the Rane products were all going to be motorized. That Rane 4 was the product of COVID. It was a shortage of parts. They had to make something. And last minute, let's throw, what parts do we have? Let's throw some together. And there came the Rane 4. And a lot of people like the Rane 4 because it's quite a bit lighter. You're doing bar gigs and shit. You don't really need the fucking moving platters. So the only thing that would be cool to see, but I don't think I can see it in the picture anyways, is if this thing had a screen on it. If it had a screen like the 72, that would be cool, but truth is, it's not really fucking necessary. You know, there's no reason to put a fucking screen on a controller that's hooked up to a laptop. This doesn't make any sense. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, well, the Rane 72's got a fucking screen. The S11's got a screen. And you know what? There's a lot of people that went and bought an S9 because for the price, they didn't really fucking need the screen. You know what I mean? It had the same features and functions without the screen for a lot less money. So, I don't know. That's my 2 cents on the topic here. See what kind of viewer activity we had rocking here. Analytics, 268 people. I've been on. I don't want to stay on because it's getting fucking late. Been on for 22 minutes. I think that's 22 minutes too long, to be honest. Or at least it's fucking 20 minutes too long. We're just talking real simple. There it is. It's a leaked picture. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe, hopefully we find out more tomorrow. I'm going to roll. Thanks to Benny for popping in. Suplexus, DJ Rico Star. Who else we got rocking in here? We had DJ Farns, longtime supporter of the channel. It's not too late to become a member, guys. It's only $2 a month. It's cheap. I am cheaper than any fucking thing you could possibly do. I'm the cheapest guy on the internet. Thanks for that one for letting me know I had no sound in the beginning. And hopefully when people watch this, they skip ahead. Like, fuck. It's always something happening here. Man. Oh, I didn't even realize how dark it is here because I didn't have this light on. Oh, well. Big deal. So I was in the dark. Doesn't matter. I had my other 2 lights rocking. Okay. I'm going to roll. Oh, before I do, let me just show you what I moved over to the desk here. I brought the Euphonia over to the live stream desk. And can I pop that Euphonia up here? Oh, you know what? It's because I don't have the camera turned on up there. There we go. That's the, just in case you guys want to see the other system here. If you haven't seen it yet. You want to see a Rane 12 with built-in stems and built-in screen. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see that yet. I don't think that's on the table. So for anyone who hasn't seen it, just a real quick, I know this is kind of a little off topic, but I do want to shout out 12-inch skins. These guys take such good fucking care of me. So they made the skin for the Euphonia. And then my buddy Richard, you know, I don't even know who started it. I think Richard started the whole white thing. All his DJ equipment has white skins on it. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he started it. And then I got into the whole white skin thing. So I copied him. And he's got his Euphonia all decked out in white. He was the first one, probably one of the first guys to order a skin from these guys, I bet. So then I wanted one, and they were busy with NAAM and shit, so they finally got me a skin. I got the magnetic skin on here, actually. I have the vinyl skins too. Top is vinyl. The rest is all magnetic. See me lifting it there? But I will put the proper skin on it very soon because yeah, I'm not going to go back and forth. Once it's white, it's going to stay white. And of course, CDJ 3000's in white. It's a fun system, man. I really like it. Oh, let me move my iPad out of here so it looks nice and black. Okay, that's it. I'm going to roll. Hopefully you found this entertaining, useful, and you liked the pretty controller here. Well, it's not really a controller. It's a mixer and CDJs. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Thanks, Rico. Yeah, Rico. So we got this in white. We got the AZ back there in white. I got the, you probably can't see it, but the OPUS-QUAD. I have no room in my place. The OPUS-QUAD is skinned white. It's literally leaning against the desk. Prime 4 is leaning over there too. The Prime 4 Plus. The V10 is on the shelf. The white V10. The white S11 is on the shelf. The white 1200s are sitting here. The white Denon SE6000Ms are sitting on either side of this AZ. The white DJS 1000 is sitting off camera here. It's kind of fucking nuts. It's a bit of madness. So yeah, like I said, subscribe to the channel. Become a member. It'd be nice to try to generate a couple of bucks with this channel to help cover costs, because this isn't a hobby. You know, this is a full-time job for me. I'm on here like day and night, as you can see. This is like what, my third, fourth fucking stream of the day. So it'd be nice to see a little bit of support. Try and keep this shit alive. Only came on here because I saw that, and I was going to wait till tomorrow, and I thought, you know what, fuck it. My people want to know what's going on, so I'll tell them right away. So there's no waiting around. Even though you saw it, but hey, whatever. Okay, I'm going to roll. I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourselves a good night. I'm going to fucking fade to black here.